let's go ahead and jump into everybody's favorite segment. I'm gonna let.
So we're gonna jump into the new segment, with the new segment that I'm allowed to introduce, the really moment. Okay, so we all know how this works. So we just can I what?
Yeah, new segment. So you take over my segment.
You might want to talk to him about that. But the really moment is sponsored by Blades and Fades Barbershop.
Shout out to Blades and Fades.
Quality service for a quality price. So we appreciate them sponsoring the show TSFL Live. And I didn't know that I took this from you. I feel kind of bad.
I think he's a little sour because he was on all the really moments, and you remember what I showed you.
I wasn't on all the really moments.
Yeah. This,
and as a matter of fact, you know what? Before you get there, I already saw it. And we'll get to it.
That's career ending when he has
it is career ending, yeah. But I can guarantee you, I'll put that on the Bible. It's not me, sir. It is not me. I know what you're talking about. It is not me.
So as we get into the really moment here, you know, we obviously come up with something during the week, the past few weeks, the week before, just anything. Doesn't always have to be related to TSFL, but it usually is. So I'll go ahead and let Marcel get into his really moment of the week.
And my really moment of the week, I'm pretty sure y'all know, with no surprise, it's Mr. Dante Evans, a.k.a. the dirtiest player in the game.
Dirtiest player, a.k.a.
First of all, if horse collaring is illegal in the NFL, the professional league, the National Football League, where they get paid, have primetime doctors, what makes you think in your right mind it'll be okay in 6-man league?
I was trying to make a play, sir. I was trying to make a play. I was trailing the play,
sir.
So he was trailing,
yeah. AKA slow, yeah. AKA couldn't catch Jimmy Kelly, AKA so I had to.
I didn't get no sir, not on that play.
Oh, not on that play.
Yeah. I was right there on the sideline, sir. You grabbed him with one, then he was too strong. He was dragging you a little bit, so you put the other one
dragging me
and dropped with all your. No, sir. Don't do one hand. Do both.
Was it both?
It was both.
I don't know if it was both.
I know it was both. I was right there, sir.
Did you see
it?
Both?
It was terrible.
I saw both.
It was terrible.
That,
and not only that, you got away with. I saw a play where you got away, and you stuck your legs out like you're trying to do a scissor kick or something.
You know what? I went back and I looked at that play, and I don't know what Mark was rambling about on the sideline. All I heard him was, you know, trying to run his mouth to the
tripped him.
Trying to trip.
You scissor kicked him like you tackled him with your legs.
I didn't. Did he fall?
Yeah, he fell because you tackled him with your legs.
So I don't know how you did.
I didn't know this was wrestling now. But the ref, shout out to the refs. They did tell me that it is legal, so I backed up. Okay. But you did tackle him with your legs.
Is it legal?
See, you didn't even know that until I said that.
Is it legal?
Yeah, apparently it is. So
okay.
I got off of him. I'm like, okay, that's cool. It's legal and I understand.
Okay.
But now the horse collar Roy Williams is not legal.
That's not legal. And you know what? I felt really bad. You know, it was a
no,
big,
you don't.
It was a big commotion afterwards. I really did. Shout out to Jimmy. Jimmy, I texted him the next day, made sure he was cool. You know, make sure he was straight. But yeah,
I hope he chuck you the next time y'all play.
It wasn't nothing intentional, man. And he knows that. He knows it's all within the context.
I still
of the
hope he chuck you the next time y'all play, so you can be back in the really moment.
Me too.
So your really moment is he's now known as Roy Williams.
He's now known as Roy Williams.
That's
coined last week.
Okay.
2
We're
weeks
gonna
ago.
get your Roy Williams shirt for the show.
I wear.
But then I got a jersey.
I'll wear it next week.
Perfect. Roy Williams.
As a matter of fact, that'll be perfect because we play y'all week 2. I'll wear it for week 2.
Oh, so he's trying to say he's gonna do it again.
And the only reason I say that is because we made a little bet, you know, prior to our game, week 1, and I came out on the losing end, and we couldn't keep that bet that we had because it didn't get signed off. So yeah, out of that bet, I go ahead and wear the Roy Williams jersey.
Cool.
Fair enough.
Well, I gotta find out. I don't know what it's at.
I have a Roy. I got a Roy.
Okay, well yeah, please give it to me because I want to see this.
Mark,
my really moment is again Dante Evans. And you gotta stop being
really road.
So of course we tried to, you know, we're all friends on Facebook, and I'm actually with my team at the moment when Dante decides to post something about our game the next day, and he says, I believe, I'll probably say this wrong, you know, he's like, we're going to Shoeville to kick some Tiger.
Ass.
Yeah, I don't know if we can say that.
Yeah, we can say ass.
There you go.
They can say it on, if Chuck can say it, we can say it.
It's in the Bible, so you should be able to say it. Ass is in the Bible. It's a whole other subject. But he said we're going to go to Shoeville to kick some Tiger ass. And, of course, right away, being the motivated coach I am, I copied and pasted it from my T-Mobile My Touch. You probably can't do that.
Not even.
But I put that and I sent it out to my team, and you know, kind of got them. I'm not that they weren't excited already, but you know. So my really moment is the fact that you never got to go to Shoeville.
Okay.
So like I feel maybe I should buy you some shoes or something.
No, I will be there week 2, sir.
Oh,
and,
so you're going back to Shoeville week 2?
I tell you what, I'll bring you some shoe cleaner as well too.
How about we get that bet co-signed?
If we can get it co-signed, hey, I'm all for it.
The bet was if the Tigers lost, I would coach the next week in all Longhorn attire. If the Longhorns lost, which they did, that he would have to do the Duville celebration in the middle of the field, which he didn't do. But the commish, also the Longhorns coach, will not sign off on allowing him to do that. So maybe we can get that signed off, and maybe we can come up with some other. In fact, the question to you, Facebook, all our Facebook followers, hit us up, TSFL Live on Facebook. What do you want the bet to be for week 2?
Yes.
Between the Horns and the Tigers, and we'll do it.
And we'll do it. We'll pick the best one. We'll go over it, pick the best one, and then we'll go ahead and shake on it.
Mainly, what do y'all want Dante to do? Make it good.
So you think that's just already a foregone conclusion?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think the commissioner had anything. That's not so bad.
Okay.
I think he felt like it was pretty insulting to his team to see their veteran player on defense chanting up with Duville.
But he's already been caught in Duville shirts.
Oh yeah, I still have that.
He's been caught in a Duville shirt on his own time, not on the show, but just one day.
We gotta go
coaching his team. So he was coaching your little.
My little
so
team.
You must want them to win. So you were wearing the Duville shirt. I understand.
He told the story.
No, it was raining that day, sir.
No, sir, it wasn't.
It was mud and everything.
Should I go to it? Should I go to the gallery?
Moving on.
What's your really moment, Dante?
My really moment. I feel that some people have been really, really hostile the last few weeks, and particularly at the end of games. Preseason week 1, hey, there's a lot of animosity there. Both teams, us and the Tigers, we didn't like each other. Okay, cool. It's turned into a rivalry. We understand that. There were some things within the game that did that. That caused that. But then, I saw some things that I wasn't too fond of, and I'm not too fond of seeing a 6'1", 230 guy jacking up a 60-year-old man after the game. And I mean just jacking him up. I wish we had video of it, but Mark, do you want to explain why you grabbed Silver and pretty much just manhandled him?
Yeah, he said
when he's 6'1".
I was there like, okay, he ain't talking about you. Then he said 230. I was like, he definitely ain't talking about you.
No, because I'm 6'5", about 350.
Okay.
So
but
you don't try to really me.
I was trying to give you a little leeway.
I feel like that's another really moment for Dante.
For real.
He can't add or subtract.
Anyways, I didn't know how tall you were anyway. So, but why are you assaulting old people after the game, sir? I mean, are we gonna have to call AARP or explain to us?
So I'll definitely explain this. The first game, I was still a little heated. Mr. Horsecollar, a.k.a. Dante Evans, a.k.a. Roy Williams over here, horsecollaring my quarterback. And then everybody in the host field, I was going to say stadium, we don't have a stadium yet.
Not yet.
But everyone at the field knows we're going to kneel the ball at the end of the game.
You got pushed into him, man.
If you look at the film, I love Dallas. I like Dallas. He's a good kid. Everyone knows we're kneeling the ball. Why is he still trying to go 100 miles per hour when we're all kneeling the ball?
Like to that whistle,
Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. But anyway,
Dante was in the game. I guarantee you.
So
Dante had it.
He got pushed. Jabari kind of whiffs him, and he hits Kelly straight in the back. Another reason why I wasn't happy with that. And then you have that your little big boy on your team, number 55. I don't know his name. He, kind of gave me a little shove. While we're going through the line, and look, I'm not going to take that, from anybody.
It should be a handshake.
It should be a handshake, so I'm not going to take no shove from anyone. And then last week, Silk, behind, is going to get mad because someone pushed him out of bounds, and he can't stop no more. His legs they just keep going,
Are you trying to say he's Flintstoning it right now?
Yeah, he was definitely Flintstoning it, and that's not so. He calls one of my players a vulgar, which we can't say on here.
Okay.
And that transpires to the end of the game. And I'm going through the line again, shaking the wrecking crew's hand. And all I hear is Silk saying, "Oh, I know who I want." Walks to the end of the line and talks to Ben and calls him the same vulgar word. So at that point, I'm like, I'm going to protect my player. Silk kind of brushes up against my brother, tells us to get his hands off my brother. So, I just go into offensive line mode, kind of just, give him a little grip on the shoulder pads. And he's trying to, hit my hands off, and I'm a little...
Silk is how tall?
He's probably about 6 foot, maybe.
Yeah, he's
about 6 foot.
Maybe 5'10".
Sir, you're like 13.
Okay, whatever he is.
He's what?
All I was trying to do is get him away.
Okay.
But I can't believe you try to make that the really one.
That is a really,
it's no worse than the horse collar, though.
I'm going to need you to calm down.
I will calm down.
After the whistle blows when it's all 000.
Yes, sir. I understand. I'll work on that.
I might have to talk to the commission about this.
I will work on that. I apologize.
All I would say is, Bucks, hey, you might just want to walk away. Just be careful, Bucks.
You need to tell the Phoenix to walk away. If y'all burn Dante, make sure you don't lose a shoe. Make sure you got people near you, and always make sure you're near the reps. Because this wasn't the first run, and he's had a run-in with Silk too. It's just he has an issue with quarterbacks burning. Do you remember last season when Silk gave him that juice, and he juked him out of his shoe, like he grabbed on Silk, high stepped out of his shoe. Silk ran over to go grab the shoe. Dante makes it a point to go run
and throw it.
Grab the shoe up. Silk thinks he don't hand it to him. Silk is about right there from where I am. And he gets the shoe and tosses it the other way.
You have video of that, sir?
Yes, I remember year one against one of my guys. You scratched his whole eye. You had a big scratch.
That wasn't my fault.
So a lot of these things are starting to add up, right?
Oh yeah.
I think we should take a vote at the end of the year, like the NFL does, the league's dirtiest player, and you might win that. Seriously,
we have Dante Evans, a.k.a. Roy Williams, a.k.a. the dirtiest player in the game, Ric Flair, a.k.a. James Harrison.
James Harrison. You with James Harrison?
Yeah, but James Harrison hits people. He don't really hit people.
All right.
Yeah, I ain't seen the label with him.
Yeah, I haven't seen that ever. No.
That's our really moments. You can catch those every week. Probably the funniest thing that we've done here on the show since we started the show. So check those out every week. If you have a really moment of the week that you want to, that you think might make the show, hit us up on Facebook. We also got the Twitter account, so hit us up. Let us know what you think the really moment should be.